The coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Hey, it's Rave and Mars, and we're here with E.Nigma.
Yeah, I was E.Nigma baby out here. It was good.
So, what made you first get into music?
When you first get into music, life really. The way music that it helped me in life is kind of the same way I've always wanted to help people. You know, it's a universal language, so I get to talk to everybody in the same language, regardless what they're going through in life, and it just made me want to just make music, bring that.
So when was that moment when you decided to stop actually writing raps and rapping with your friends to understanding the business behind music?
It was when I really wanted to make a living trying to do it. You know, when I was I thought to myself all these raps aren't gonna get me anywhere, necessarily unless they're extremely brilliant, which I felt like they were. But I wanted to. My father's always been in the business, so I've always been around business. So naturally, I would want to learn both sides, and both sides are naturally in me because I've always played instruments in school, and the business side is just it. I mean, the music business has evolved to a point where business is always going to be a part of the music. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to do it for free, which I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started to build, and then the ideas just kept rolling, and I believed in myself, so it just came to fruition, and here we are.
So, when you actually do write your raps, what do you do to get into your zone and produce your music?
It's not necessarily a thing right now. You know what I'm saying? It may be something I do subconsciously, but it's nothing that I do that's I gotta do this and then I write a hit or make a great song or something like that. I just live life. You just have great friends, great people around me, a great environment, and just try to produce the positivity that I try to surround myself with. Because I feel like people need that, you know what I'm saying? People need that positive thing. Even if it's negative things around you, still need to find the positive in it, you know what I'm saying? So, and always try to bring the dopest,
So, how did you feel when you grew from your first mixtape to now? How do you feel as an artist you've developed and changed?
Oh man, it's so many ways, because I have a lot of musical influence that are my main influence throughout my whole life before I had a music career that I just have always kind of battled with, you know what I'm saying? So each step that I grow, I feel the way that they grow, it's it's kind of a imaginary, I'm pushing myself against them, they're pushing something with me, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I just see immense growth. A lot of people don't see as much, and the people see twice as much that I see, but I just try to challenge myself each time, just step it up, and just bring the greatest ideas and the dopest concepts.
And you were talking a lot about positivity, and even when you hear your EP, you feel a positive, cool vibe. So why do you feel it's so important for you to have a sense of positivity and unity in your music?
I feel too many people try to, get off on a negative image or get off on negativity and try to make that a thing that should be positive or that should be something you push towards, not even just children, but just people in general, you know what I'm saying? And I want to change that. A lot of people will see me black hoodie, with my favorite chains on, my favorite hat, and then they cross the street. And it's it's not like that. Maybe I would come and say, hi, how you doing? Have a nice day, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I want my music to reflect, because I feel I'm a nice guy, and I just want people to know that good music can be here without the negativity. Yeah. And it can still be as dope as the worst song you've ever heard. That's the best song you've ever heard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. Challenging myself to bring it different ways that are still positive. Negative still comes out though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that happens. That's a part of life. It gotta balance out. You can't have the positive without the negative. Yeah, so the more positive, the more you can handle the negative.
So you are the founder of Stone Cold Lifestyle. So tell us a little bit more about Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Lifestyle, as you hear in the name Stone Cold, that's my favorite wrestler, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a big wrestling fan, so I feel the attitude, the passion that they bring to the ring, to the arenas, and the era that they let in is something similar to, kind of how hip hop came up in the game, where nobody really expected wrestling to, come like explode the way it did, the same way nobody expected hip hop. Like nobody expected Jay-Z to be where he's at, or Kanye West, you know, things of that nature. So I felt like that could be the line right in between them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the same thing that I'm really about promoting positivity, but it's not even about like emotional positivity, it's about attitude, you know what I'm saying? Grabbing life by the horns, you know, making things happen no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like talking your shit and like living it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's something cool, like, it's just cool for me. I get to meet and interact with a lot of dope artists. Whoever like is talented and feel like they got like a future, that feel like they want to just do something, they could, you know, lend their talents and, you know, collaborate, and it's just all love, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what's next, like your next EP that you plan on dropping, or what's going on next with E.Nigma?
Next thing I plan on dropping, I'm working on something special. This is for Team E.Nigma. I mean, it's really for everybody, but it's especially for Team E.Nigma because they've been so supportive and the Soul Purpose EP. Like, it's so great because I put so much into it. You know, me and the YG been working mad hard, trying to like get it out there and to get people to give us feedback and to, you know, criticism, how we could build, and it's just been amazing. So I want to work on something that's a bit bigger. It's an extension, like a deluxe, if you will, and it's coming real soon, you know what I'm saying? But support the Soul Purpose EP, Soul Purpose, and keep going. We're gonna build bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? Like better product, better music, better content, better everything, because the E is for everything. Like.
And where can people go find your music?
eisforeverything.net, my website. E is for the number 4, everything.net. So you can find, you know, everything about me, my music, you know, my next projects, my shows, and just everything about me. That's the headquarters right there, you know. Alright, yo, it's your boy E.Nigma right here. We just here with Rave to Mars, and we signing off. E is for everything. What up?